Hello everyone, this is Hunter C here, and today we are going to be reviewing Volume 4, Chapter 9. This episode for me was very worrying for a lot of reasons, and a lot of excitement at the same time. This is mostly the episode that's the call before the storm for Team Ranger, and at Menagerie we thought Chapter 5 was the call before the storm for Blake and Sun and everyone else. But apparently this episode was. Now, what we start off with is we actually see Yang and Tai training again, which we haven't seen them do since Chapter 4. Because we haven't seen Yang since Chapter 4 because they just put it on a robotic arm, and apparently it's been weeks and weeks of training. And we got to learn a lot of information about Tai during this persona. Now, during this, Tai he basically watched like the fighting sequences during Volume Three's beginning of the Vital Tournament. We learned that he was watching her, about Yang's fights and how she was so predictable, and she really relied on her semblance. Like every fight that she won, she used her semblance. Back in the first fight, we see her win with the semblance, the next one, semblance, and the very last one with Mercury, semblance, obviously. So he watched every single one with Team Ruby and everything else. And we actually get to see Zwei. I was so excited. He looks so different in the new animation. I don't know how I feel about that. But he looks adorable. I would just say that. He looks amazing. And pretty much most of Yang and Tai fighting is basically fight. It's basically training Yang, and apparently the arm is actually feels like the other arm that is still active and alive. And then we go back to Blake and Sun chasing after a certain White Fang member, which we actually get to know is Sister Ilya. And a lot of people are going to hate her or either like her because she's a Carmelian Faunus. Because some people think that she's half Faunus or is not a Faunus at all, but just a Carmelian, even though she clearly is a Faunus from the tail and everything else, and the horns. And she's a Carmelian Faunus who stated to change forms during the episode. And then there was one thing that I was worrying about the very end of Blake and the Sun's fight with Sister Ilya is that Sun gets shot by her gun. So I'm really worried that Sun actually got killed off because we really don't hear any breathing or anything or sound from Sun, and it looked like he got shot in the heart as well. So I'm really worried that Sun might die in the last 3 episodes. And we're getting to that point with the final 3. And the last final 3 of Volume 3 was the Battle Beacon and the Fall Beacon. I wonder what this final 3 is going to go with, because Team Ranger is now split. Ren and Nora went off on their own, and Ruby and Jean went to another village to hopefully find a cure for Crow's poison, which he doesn't really look quite well. He looks very in a dangerous place of being killed. And I'm worried that since there might be a fight on the way, because if you look very closely in the end of the episode, you actually see a symbol that really looks very close to the Chapter 2 symbol. Now, is that symbol the same, the tribe that we thought it is, and we're probably going to be Raven's tribe going to Crow? And that's how Crow is going to survive, or is Raven going to be the last second and Crow's going to die? I'm hoping it's Raven going in to save Crow and bringing Jean and Ruby to Raven's tribe, and we actually get to meet the tribe and learn about them in Volume 5. Now, Ren and Noah, on the other hand, are going to Mistral because apparently they forgot the map again back in Chapter 6. Of course, I knew it was going to bite them in the butt back again. So we also get Weiss in this episode as well. We see her training and everything else, and we actually get to see the knight actually be summoned. It was so cool. It was amazing. It was probably the best part about it. And theory about Klein actually helping her getting out of her home is actually very plausible now. It's probably going to happen. Klein is going to come in, help her get out. Winter is going to come in, help her get out. Because at this moment, she broke the freaking glass. It was so amazing. I loved every second of Weiss's part. It was so cool, to see her. And I just hated Whitley so much more. He cherishes every moment that she is punished. I hate him so much. Really, guys? He's the villain that's gonna happen very soon. And I think at some point he's probably gonna kill his own father as well. I think that's probably gonna happen as well, but that's just me. So yeah. Apparently they went on the right track and they were kind of lucky on that. So yeah, that was basically the gist of the review. And my personal thoughts. I loved it and I'm worried about the same time of what I said before. Some might die in chapter 10 if Chapter 10 is going to focus more on Blake and Yane, which I don't think we're going to get Ranger again until the last two, which is going to be kind of more of a tease for us and waiting for the right moment. I'm hoping to see Cinder trying to find Ruby and John. I want that to happen. I think that'd be cool. And I hope we see Salem again in Chapter 10, before the final two, what she wants to do. I wanted to claim the relic of Beacon. That's what I want. And I wanted that relic to be knowledge. Because I believe Beacon's relic is, in fact, knowledge. So, yeah, Chapter 9 is basically the call before the storm hits. Because there's going to be so much intense moments in the last 3 volumes. There's going to be hit after hit after hit after hit. We're going to get probably 2 character deaths. You might get Crow's death and Sun. I'm hoping we get a Adam incarnate, a fighting sequence with Blake, but I don't think we might get that until Volume 5, because if you look at the Volume 4's intro, Blake and Adam are fighting in the desert in Menagerie, which could proclaim to something that they're going to be fighting there. But this episode was pretty good. I enjoyed the episode, and I'm really excited for Chapter 10. I do think we might get a World of Remnant next week just to tease us a little bit more. And I'm hoping it's more about the relics and creation. That would be interesting. Now, since Quo is in this state, who is going to fulfill the World of Remnants? Because clearly he's not going to be able to at this point. So who's going to do it? Is Salem going to come back? Ruby, John, whoever it is, it's probably more than likely going to be Salem again, revealing the relics and why she wants them and what she knows about creation, about the 2 gods, the light and the darkness. So, yeah, that was my personal thoughts in review of Volume 4, Chapter 9. Please go watch it on the site tomorrow, or if it's already tomorrow and it's already on the site for free for everyone else if you're not a sponsor, because I'm a sponsor, so I got to see the episode a little bit earlier than everyone else. But you can see it tomorrow, Sunday. Just create a free account. It takes 2 to 3 minutes and you'll be set to go. So, yeah, this has been Hunt Steve here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.